Hi everyone! May big announcement kami. Because of all of your support throughout our 9 years together, naka-open kami ng branches sa Power Plant Mall, Ayala Bay Malls, Alabang Town Center, and UP Town Center. And now, we are so excited to reveal the location of our 5th branch opening soon here in Atrium, Makati.
For those who are new here, Common Room is a shared retail and digital space for over 200 Filipino makers and artists. If you're looking for unique, locally made products, we have branches in Power Plant Mall, UP Town Center, Alabang Town Center, and Ayala Malls, Manila Bay.
Hi! Welcome to Atrium, Makati! So, when we first announced our news na dito yung location ng next branch namin, maraming nagtanong sa inyo, bakit yun yung pinili niyong location? Kasi the building is old, unlike malls, di ba? Parang tinatanong nyo, may foot traffic ba yan? So, how will people even know the place? And it's actually very old. So, bakit? Bakit Atrium, Makati? But then, we ask ourselves, bakit hindi? Kasi guys, look at that! It's so nice! Ang ganda-ganda niya. But when we were scouting the place, di ba, sobrang love at first sight talaga. But more than just the architectural beauty of this space, magandang location siya. Even if hindi siya high traffic areas compared to our other mall branches, it's a very nice place kasi gitna siya ng maraming offices here in Makati. It's just across Ayala Triangle. And the space itself is really nice. So, tingnan natin. Just look at the space and the design. So, ang ganda niya. It's a brutalist architecture. So, mamamangha ka talaga sa entire design ng building. And it would be nice to be part of the story of Atrium. The Atrium was built in 1983 by national artist for architecture Jose Maria Zaragoza. He also designed Meralco Building in Ortigas and Santo Domingo Church in QC. So yung branch natin here in Atrium is actually just in the first floor. So madali lang. Kahit hindi gumagana yung mga elevator and escalators. Okay lang guys kasi lalakad lang tayo. Meron din tayong kapitbahay, convenience coffee. So katabi lang niya, isang tumbling lang. We're here na in the space! So marami nagtatanong sa inyo, paano nyo ba nahanap yung spot niya? Kasi parang sobrang niya low-key, sobrang tagong-tago pa niya. One weekend, I was just walking around Makati. And then, when I crossed Ayala Triangle, nakita ko na yung building. So from outside, wala namang anything special sa kanya kasi parang sobrang plain lang nung labas, di ba? Pero na-curious ako kasi ang tagal-tagal ko na nag-work sa Makati but I've never been inside. So I went in and voila! Ito yung tumambad sa akin. Nung time na naghahanap kami ng location for our potential next branch and shared it with my sister kasi I really thought na this place has a very good potential. Sa totoo lang, this is actually our biggest branch to date. So it's around 250 square m. As you can see, sobrang linis na yung space. Before may wall dyan, maraming mga office cubicles, mga upuan. Pero now it's all cleared out and baka mas nai-imagine nyo na all the possibilities na pwedeng gawin sa space. I think in a few days, pwede na tayong mag-move in. So, itutour ko kayo of what this space can actually be in the next few weeks. So, na-imagine namin na the moment you enter, syempre, front and center would be our makers and their works of art and their craft. This is a very big wall. Imagine na lang natin maybe some artworks. One of the main difference ng branch na ito is that we want people to actually stay longer and lounge and tumambay sila in the space. Pag nasa mall ka, kailangan i-maximize mo talaga every square foot of the space. So kahit meron kami mga tables doon for workshops and all, parang very limited din yung capacity ng tao. And that is one of the main differences of this space kasi we want people to stay longer, to just hang out with friends, to have their quiet moment, magmuni-muni sila and ma-inspire sila. Dahil nga dating office space siya, yung dating owner, nag-iwan ng projector screen at ayun pa yung projector na kagabit sa ceiling. So, hindi na namin siya tinanggal. Actually, sobrang beneficial siya for us because if you guys want to have your workshops, your talks, yung mga community events nyo, this space is actually very flexible for have talks and people to just hang out. When we were designing the space, iniisip namin, ano ba yung kind ng experience na gusto naming ibigay for our makers or for our customers, no? Dahil malaki yung space natin, we want to make room for those opportunities for people to just get messy, try a new hobby, create with their friends, hang out, and make a mess together. So we were envisioning this area to be your official kalat place. Sumubok ng bagong activity, learn together, and explore with your hands. Here sa ating craft studio. Meron na rin tayong sariling pantry. So for all the dirty artworks, yung mga paint or kailangan ng mga maghuhugas or anything na makalat, meron na tayong provision. Again, because office nga siya before, we were assuming na probably conference area nila to, ganyan-ganyan. And we actually want to convert this to maybe a play area for the little makers and little kids. So maganda kasi kita mo yung greens where there's natural light so they can play in peace habang sila mama nagkakalat din on their own. There, I think that's the whole space. So if curious kayo, ano ba yung mga challenges na na-encounter namin trying to open this space? First is time. Second is time. Third is time. Time to make it to our deadline. Kasi binigyan namin yung sarili namin ng added challenge of opening it in time for our 9th anniversary, which is in August 3. It's really like the best time talaga for us. Right in the middle of the year, papasok sa December Christmas season. Ready na yung space. Okay. Next challenge is time to actually invite makers. So, kakatapos lang nung application namin last week, we actually have around 200 applicants. So, pressure din yan for us to go through their applications and choose the more fitting brands to join us for our next brand. Promise we will try our best to go through and assess and examine and check all of your applications kasi, of course, we want to make space for everyone talaga here in Common Room. So the next challenge is time to execute all our ambitious plans for the space. So hindi na enough na we just have less than 1 month to finish everything. Ang dami pang bagong elements that we're adding into the space. But we are really excited and we're sticking with that vision. Of course, may mga flexibility. I'm sure may mga kailangan kaming i-change along the way. But you guys will see it when we finally open, how everything will look. It's a very big risk for us kasi it's new territory altogether. But I think moving forward as we enter our 9th, 10th years in the future, that's something that we really want to explore and experiment. Samahan nyo kami in our new adventure. I'm sure marami kaming learning curve along the way. Kailangan namin mag-adjust. Pero sana i-entertain nyo pa rin yung mga bagong ideas ng team. So more than the retail arm of Common Room, we also want to empower people who want to share their craft, who also want to learn. So we want this to be a learning space also for people to have workshops, hold their talks, hold their panels, for people to just share their thoughts and ideas in a very open and welcoming environment. So thank you for joining us sa sneak peek natin in our new branch here in Atrium. Stay tuned and abangan nyo kung ano pa mangyayari in our space in the coming weeks. See you guys!